All righty.
Okay, let me put us live on Facebook, and I'm sort of starting to get better at this too. Let's see.
And you have to enable my video.
I'm trying to think if I should put this on my business page and then share it to my other page. Okay, I'm gonna try that this time.
Okay.
So, okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Hello. It is Friday, and we're on a little later than planned, but it's Friday, so we talk finance. So I am on Zoom right now and live on Facebook with Brendan Delahook from Caliber Home Loans, and just waiting for him to show up. So we want to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the world of lending as it relates to real estate. And today we want to talk about down payments. And Brendan, you there?
Yeah, I think I need to have you give me access to the video.
Uh-oh. And let me see. I kind of already do. Let's see.
Let me hit.
Sure, I'm making you a co-host. That usually works.
Let's see. There we go.
There you go. Cool. All right. So, little technical difficulties, no problem though. The fun of being online and being on Zoom. So, we want to talk a little bit about down payment, and I want to talk about one of the biggest questions I know I get, and I know Brendan gets it too, because we've talked about this. So, I have buyers, especially first-time home buyers getting into the market, that ask, well, you know, what do I do? I'm not ready. I need to have 20% down. And I'm like, 20% down? No, you don't need 20% down. So let's talk about the myth. Myth number one about down payments. Go ahead, Brendan.
Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah.
So I think, again, going back to what you said, that is a very common myth we get all the time. If I were to average it out, I'd say probably 90% of people I work with don't have 20% down when buying a home. And for specifically first-time home buyers, most people who have that 20% down are people who are repeat buyers. They've seen the benefits of owning real estate and the appreciation it gets. And they basically are using the equity that they've gained to put that 20% down. So it is a very common myth. I think we have a slide for some of the people to kind of see things visually, right?
We do. And you know what? I keep talking. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
I thought I had it, but it looks like it might be harder to find.
So most of the time, people come to me and they're very concerned. They've heard all sorts of wacky things. Number one thing in lending, guidelines change all the time. So what your parents may have told you 10 years ago or when they bought their home is completely different than what it is today. So today, right now, it is, oh, perfect. So hit that presentation button in the top right corner. Or present, I think it is.
There it is. Okay, thank you. There we go.
Awesome. So biggest myth we get, like Meghan mentioned, is the myth versus reality. Myth, 20% down is needed to buy a home. The reality is you can put as little as 0% down when buying a place. So in this specific slide, we're just showing some visuals. We have different programs for different needs and reasons, but you can put 3% down, 3.5% down, even 0% down on a VA loan. VA loan is a military-specific loan. So if you have been in the military, you may be eligible, or if you are the spouse of somebody in the military. Conventional and FHA is available for pretty much all people in the U.S. And there is also options beyond that to put 0% down or little to no money when it comes to down payment assistance as well. So I think we'll talk about that a little bit later, probably in one of our next segments, but that's kind of a quick little breakdown of the myths of the down payment.
Yeah, and so let's just give a quick example. So like on a $600,000 house, so I'm showing a lot of $600,000 homes here in Oceanside. So on conventional, that's $18,000, or
Yep.
on FHA, that's what, 21,000.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So very doable, especially with tax returns. A lot of people getting their tax returns, they can add to what they have. And there's lots of other ways to get that money, but we just wanted to share that with everyone. And we'll be back to talk about more about down payments and some other things next week.
Exactly. Well, thanks for having us on, and look forward to doing it again next week.
All right. Thanks, Brendan. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.
You too.
Bye, everybody. Let us know if you have any questions. We're happy to answer them for you.
Yes.